American. You know what I'm saying? First generation hip hop. Growing up, you know that the last thing that a cat wanted to be was Haitian. You know what I'm saying? Like, cats was either Jamaican or Trini or Panamanian. You know what I'm saying? Those were the go-to, West Indian countries.
Guyanese could have got a little burn.
I don't know if Guyanese had that burn.
Massive.
They didn't have that burn back in the day. But when y'all came out, when the Fugees came out, it was the first time that I fully felt represented in hip-hop. Because you really crossed the bridge between Haitian Americans, Haitians, and Americans in hip hop. So I thank you for that, man. I mean, you played a very big role and influence in my life.
Respect to that, but shout out to everybody like that, because before me, you got to understand, it was like, do I pick up a guitar or a gun, I got cousins that got murdered in front of Erasmus, you know what I mean? So the war was on. It was like, flags was up for real. Like, it was real like that. So, Haitians could take but so much after a certain time, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, dudes just picked up arms, and a lot of the shooters either got killed, deported, or in prison, you know? And then I felt a lot of times like we didn't have nobody supporting us or on our back. Like, meaning like, when the cops showed up, it was like there was really nothing you could say. You got the firearms, you going to jail, you getting deported. So me watching all of that, my mom was like, look, you could either take the gun or you could either take the guitar. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So for me, like, I never really wanted to be famous. You got to understand. The Fugees' first album is called Blunted on Reality.
Yes.
Like, everybody listen to that. Do you understand when a corporate company gives you money now? So you basically getting the money from an institution and you're about to do your first album. So in your head, I'm not thinking I'm about to be a Fuji. I'm thinking like I'm a refugee. You know what I'm saying? So then I said, I'm going to take this opportunity to let everything out. So the first album was called Blunted on Reality. So if you really want to see what we really about, you got to listen to the first album. So this Haiti thing, think about it. So we coming out and I said, we're going to address the issue on this first album. So, we talking about, HBO, Haitian body odor. When Praz is talking to the girl, she's like, ew, you Haitian. At the time, even I
remember those days, man.
Yeah, and it was real. So we wanted to put that to an album.
Right.
So think about that. That's blunted. That's not even like Haitians really ain't get up on us until we did the score. You feel me? I'm not saying like you as a hip hop head. I'm saying Haitians ain't really know. Like, it was a time dudes thought the Fugees were Jamaican. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So by the time Haitians got up on who we were already successful. You know what I'm saying? So for
you guys had been doing a lot of tours. Like, I've read about how you guys were touring.
It was touring.
Crazy.
Yeah, I remember real talk. And we was fighting real. Like, when I'm telling you, I'm saying like, this 94, we going to places in Germany where they still got signs up on the wall that says nigga.
Niggas, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So this was real for us. So at the end of the day, that's the fight we were fighting.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
You guys were opening up for Das Effects and the whole nine.
Yeah, I remember opening the bum skibbity bum hunt. I got that those and I could feed fire phone. But we was looking weird to everybody because when we were opening up, I would come out with a guitar. And at the time, to play a guitar and to show up at a guitar at a hard hip hop concert is like, what are you doing? That
was taboo.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So, but for us, it was like, there was always like, yo, don't underestimate them.
Right.
Like, they're about to crush whoever, you know what I mean? And the instruments was very important because we was like, yeah, we from the hood, but we play instruments. We like, yo, hold up, Kool and the Gang play instruments, so why can't we play instruments? You know what I mean?
Right. Now, I was going to save this question for last, but you did touch on it, man. Like, and I've been getting a lot of pressure because cats know you coming on the show.
Yeah.
And cats are like, yo, I know you fucks with Wyclef, but no dick riding. Ask them the hard questions. So I'm going to ask you because I want to present this as your forum to really just break it down.
No
about
problem.
the whole thing with Yele, the $16 million, where it went, brother, like what happened, man?
Yeah. Can I before you answer that, can I do his PR right now and tell you
his PR,
that Wyclef didn't have a super PAC to make him president of Haiti. All right? If he had a super PAC, people would have been like, wait a minute, hold on for a second. Who is this man thinking he can become president? All right? To even think in your mind to how much money that cost. Like you're losing money just thinking about it as a thought.
Right.
Yeah.
That's where the money went.
Okay. That's what you're saying.
And I'm happy with that, and I'm good with that.
Okay, but I want to hear what Wyclef has to say, man.
First of all, I want everybody to pay close attention and use your mind.
Internets, listen.
Like, use your mind and not your ignorance. The first thing is, my question to you is, how much money was raised for Haiti? That's the first question. Over $1 billion. I want y'all to pay really close attention. Several billions of dollars was raised for Haiti. So if several billions of dollars was raised on Haiti, first thing you have to ask yourself is, why is the target on one man?
And why is Haiti not the richest country now? Haiti should be like Citibank. Citibank got several $1 billion bailout.
Yeah.
Why is Haiti not rich like Citibank then?
Well, Haiti is not rich like Citibank because once Haiti got its independence from the French, they basically paid for that through reparation. So, I mean, that's really what crippled Haiti.
So the fact that Haiti had to pay the French.
That's right.
Which is crazy.
The fact that Haiti had to pay French. So what I want y'all to focus on is, first of all, a man who comes to America, which is myself, I came when I was 10 years old. By the time I was 20, I became a millionaire. 10 years after I came from Haiti. The first man that y'all ever known to be on the Grammys, it didn't exist before me, where I'm taking my Haitian flag and hovering it over my back at the Grammys. And the next day, every kid wearing a Haitian flag. So how quick y'all forget? How quick do y'all forget? So it reminds me of the story of Marcus Garvey and when he created the Garveyites in Harlem. Anytime that you decide that you're going to do something, you're going to move a race forward, you're going to get invitation. Like you're going to get
Wait, correction. Anytime you decide to move a black race forward.
Yeah. Anytime that you decide that you're going to do that, there's going to be a level of conspiracy. So y'all got to pay close attention. So who is the Red Cross? Do y'all know any of their faces?
It's just a faceless organization with the Red Cross.
But do y'all know their faces?
Not at all.
Can y'all pinpoint who the person is?
No, not at all.
No, of course not.
We can't. No one could pinpoint.
Of course not.
But y'all sending billions of dollars to them. Now go short screen. Put the picture on me. Why would billions of dollars be being raised? And no disrespect to my country, right? A car in my lot is worth 1.5. A watch in my hand is worth 150. If I'm gonna be a thief, you think I would be a thief, a cheap thief? If I was really a criminal and a thief, I would be going for at least $1 billion. You think I would have to go for $16 million? Like, so I have
you already seen that.
Yeah, but I have to subject myself.
Right.
Like, I have to subject myself to having to steal $16 million. The same way that when Martin Luther King was with the NAACP, they said he started the NAACP because he needed that money so he could basically fund his family. This is all in the writing. So at the end of the day, a man 24 hours after the earthquake, I go on the ground, I'm picking up dead bodies from the ground, physically picking up bodies.
Stench, the blood.
Babies. And then I find myself having to come back to America to defend myself.
And you didn't even know this was going on.
Nah. And then when I get back to the States, no, it wasn't like, it's almost like the Haitians that I believed in and I fought for and I ride for. It felt like everybody was like, yo, he did do it. Nobody said, hold on. Let's look at the big picture here. You see, what happens is Shakespeare let people know the devil's greatest illusion is to convince you that he don't exist. So what happens is when they have you distracted that I took 16 million, they running through the corner with 4 or 5 billion. So at the end of the day, don't. I'm not going to be a patsy in any situation.
Right.
And basically, I fought the fight, and I'm still on my 2 feet, and it made me stronger. But it even made me understand my race even stronger. Now, let me tell y'all why y'all would think like that as Haitians. There's a few reasons. One is the same way y'all turned on me and it was like, yo, Jack, ask this nigga the questions, man. Like, don't. It's the same way that at the end of the day, y'all turned on your leader, Jean-Jacques Dessalines. Jean-Jacques Dessalines, who gave y'all the independence. The French infiltrated and said that guy is no longer one of y'all. The same guy who got y'all your independence. Y'all took him, y'all chopped him up in the streets. The guy who got y'all your independence in history. Y'all chopped him in the streets, and then after that, a lady came and put all of the pieces back together. So at the end of the day, we have something in our race, not even just the Haitian race, just in the black race, period, where we are quick to sell out one of our own versus looking at the total picture. First of all, being on the ground, understand, Yele Haiti started way before the earthquake, number one.
Of course.
When these people are saying this, my question is in 2005, when Jean-Bertrand Aristide got ousted by Colin Powell and out the country, and the gangs in Cité Soleil were raising their guns, RPGs, bazookas, Uzis. Who's the kid that took a backpack on his back with no more than 2 dudes with him and went to Haiti? This is no cameras. This is no hype. And I went right into the favelas all by myself, sitting in front of 3,000 Uzis. Who's that kid? That's me, 2005. So I'm that kid that's negotiating when the cameras are off,
peace
homie.
treaties, basically peace treaties.
Yeah. The UN know.
Right.
I was bought in to the point at the end of the day, I was like, yo, give back y'all guns. Y'all gonna get a job. This is all online. It's on a documentary called The Ghosts of Cité Soleil.
I saw it.
So at the end of the day, that's who I am. So when I say I'm a general, I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Not musically. I'm saying at the end of the day, if I tell a group of kids, put down the arms, they was doing it at the time. So to go from there, you know, when the UN was like, yo, we gonna need your help.
Now, let me interrupt you for a second. During that time, I also read that you had several assassination attempts on your life when you was in Haiti trying to piece everything out.
Yeah, I mean, this is like 2-5. You got to understand. At the end of the day, there's all kind of rumors out there about me.
Right.
So it's good. Like the man's in front of you. Like, Jack, you got to understand. I'm going to a favela and the back of Cité Soleil at the time. You already know it's a coke trade going on. It's like right by the water. So you can imagine how many guns is coming in and out.
Right.
And we
Free
all
trade.
know.
Free trade right there.
Come on. Jamaica and Haiti. Guns for weed. We all know what it is. So at the end of the day, I went on some, yo, I'm going to talk to my people. I didn't go on no Martin Luther King stuff because dudes know me. Like at the end of the day, I'm thorough with mines. I'm not just going to stand and let a man kill me. I'm going to go out fighting for my country. But at the end of the day, I wanted to give the youth an alternative. So I more was like on some Malcolm X reality. So if in 2005, if I'm negotiating peace treaties, if I'm carrying rice from the Dominican Republic, bringing it to Haiti, 2005, 2006, this is no cameras. If I'm taking my own money, millions of my money, and I'm spending it on people,
and not expecting a return, of course.
I can't expect a return because at the end of the day, life is too short. God already blessed me with so much, right? Really, we in America. What else can we ask for? We already here. So I would go from this to wearing a flag on my back, to wearing a flag at the World Cup for y'all, to then turn around and take $16 million from our people. So at the end of the day, if you want to know the truth and you want to grill me like that, then you need to do your studies and start off by saying, okay, well, where did the money go for the Bush and Clinton fund? Where did the money go for the Red Cross? Well, if you have an earthquake, how could you start a fund? The word fund is what? It's for investment. Okay? So at the end of the day, ask yourself all of these questions. And why is it targeted on one man? So you got to understand, your problem is y'all can't pick a leader amongst yourselves. Because if y'all felt like I was the next in line, y'all would have rallied around me and say, yo, you know what? At the end of the day, we remember what this cat did for us. So I do not hold any grudges, but I'm a man. And as a man, I respect my responsibilities. And like I said, I was sitting on Oprah Winfrey's couch. I'm sitting on Oprah's couch, you know? And when I'm sitting on Oprah's couch, tears came out of my eyes. I wasn't crying for myself. I'm crying because do y'all know what it is to physically be picking up little small children bodies? Do y'all know what it feels like to smell
death
on the ground where it just feels like 1,000 animals are dead? This is why I was crying. And at the same time, now I got to sit there and defend the cause. So as a man, first thing you understand is my celebrity was not a charity. It was not a celebrity charity. It was a man that decided that he was going to help his country with his heart. And at the end of the day, the general got bruised. I wasn't bruised by what anybody said. Because at the end of the day, my papa said, if your hands are clean, can't nothing happen to you. As a black man in America, if you ever stole something of my caliber sitting in a mansion in New Jersey, it wouldn't be in the papers. They'll come and get you with the helicopters. They'll come and get you with the cuffs. They'll make an example out of you. So at the end of the day, right, people that are wise are going to seek for information. Fools just rah, 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 rah. So at the end of the day, you're talking to the real. And whoever asks you this question to ask me, I'm the real. Meaning like I put myself in the front line, not in music. As far as like I decide that I'm going to do this. Before me, UTFO Kango was a Haitian. I know mad Haitians in the music industry. When I told dudes I'm going to do an album called A Carnival, I'm going to put crayon on it, they was like, no. Why would you want to destroy your career after selling 18 million records? And A Carnival now is what? It's the blueprint for 65% of the music that you in out there with hip hop, with all that world music. And you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, just to clear the record for everyone,
clear the record,
like
man.
be focused on what the real issue is. The real issue is this. Wyclef decided that he was no longer just going to do music. He decided that he would start a non-governmental organization.
NGO.
NGO. And basically that meant that I would be part of a government institution to help my country forward.
Right.
That's the philosophy.
Now, one of the questions that do come up, though, is that there's certain standards in which you run a charity. And you guys decided that, you know what, I don't want to be held by those standards, and you ran it by your own standards. And they're using that to pick apart your involvement in the charity.
Then if they're doing that, they should do the same thing to the Red Cross. Because in the stake of a disaster relief, you are reacting to what's on the ground at the immediate time.
So there's no time to go through all the bureaucracy.
No.
How are you going to go through bureaucracy?
There is no bureaucracy.
When there's 250 million people under rubble. People want water. People want something. So at the end of the day, if you are scrutinized Yale Haiti, why are you not scrutinizing? Go inside of every other charity organization, see what everybody was doing in that time period. Everybody was making sure water. Everybody was just moving. So at the end of the day, yes, you have a charity organization. You have to respect and follow a standard.
Right.
I am proud of the fact that we had of the fact that when the earthquake came, we were one of the first charities to physically be on the ground. I'm glad I was on the ground.
Right.
I'm happy at everything we did, you know? And in moving forward, in a state of not a disaster, there's always charity. So once again, the standards, like I said on Oprah, I didn't say that no one's not going to make mistakes.
Right.
I've never said that.
Right.
Institution is institution.
So there were mistakes made, though. You will say there were mistakes made.
Of course.
Okay.
There was mistakes made
Right.
for Yale Haiti.
Mm-hmm.
There was mistakes made for the Red Cross.
Mm-hmm.
There was mistakes made for any other foundation.
Right.
But mistakes in the sense of, as an institution, there's a way that things are supposed to go for bureaucracy,
Mm-hmm.
right? I'll give you an example. If you need 300,000 bottles of water immediately to do an institution, you have to fill a paper, you have to get a receipt, you have to 10 to 12 days of certain things.
Before you even get on the ground.
And at the end of the day, I'm the one that's the face of my foundation, right? Within an institution, I take the responsibility at the end of the day. So if something is happening in these United States of America, no matter if it's the Secretary of State, no matter if it's the Defense Department, the president still got to answer for it.
Of course.
So I take my responsibility, and I said that, you know, in due diligence and moving forward, these